Welcome to the WBC Arena. Excited to be here for this one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Hi to everybody back home.
Time for our tale of the tape. It's the incomparable Roy Jones Jr. RJJ is 5 foot 11 inches tall with a reach of 74 inches. And he'll be taking on the legend himself, Saul Canelo Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
It's Roy Jones Jr., one of the greatest of all. Saul Canelo Alvarez.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr. Fighting out of the blue corner from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, here is Mexico's first ever undisputed world champion and renowned star of boxing. Here is a 4-division world champion and an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
You couldn't buy a seat in this place. You'd be very lucky if you're ringside, but you know what? Watch it from home. You've got everything on a plate.
And what I say you must obey. Good luck.
These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. And he misses with that jab. And he just misses with that jab. The hottest ticket in town for this fight tonight.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Missed him with that uppercut. An uppercut, a big uppercut, and his knees buckled that time. And this with that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. This fight could not be any closer, could it, Johnny?
That was super tight. I dread being a judge.
Ready to go now.
And he's going to be the first one to get clipped. Counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Counter-puncher is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter-puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Threw the hook, didn't land. Nice uppercut, the most difficult punch to land clean, and he just did it there. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. He got out of the way of that right hook. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
Sluggers are an absolute nightmare. They will stay in your face, not give you a breather, not step back when you think, all right, let's have a breather. They want to get stuck right in.
Oh, and there he caught him with a stiff jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Who's winning this fight right now? I have no idea. Who's going to be the first one to get buzzed? misses with the left uppercut. Ooh, and he rocked him, and now we'll see what kind of finisher he is. Trying to cover up, play some defense, but he's buzzed. I don't know if he's going to survive. Looks like they've shaken it off. He didn't take that jab well at all. One of these athletes has somehow weathered the storm. Good punch. Just score that left hand. Punch scores. For grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Both fighters unwilling to engage in that round. A bit surprised.
Come on, give him a break.
On to the fourth we go. Certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
Sometimes we...
Looks like he's going for the finish here. His opponent with his guard up. And that's exactly where he doesn't need to be. I thought we were going to see the finish there. Trying to answer back. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Left punch. That right uppercut misses. Nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain.
And misses with that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. This one could go either way. Every round is so important.
It's too hard to split. Do you listen to your head or your heart?
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. Both want a knockout, you can tell. Got him with a left jab. seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
So one who draws.
So close with that uppercut. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Not much to write home about in that round, huh, Johnny?
You've got to see what's in front of you. Don't pressure them. Let them take it at their own pace.
Let's start the sixth. Misses with that jab. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
And he closed the show. Wants to finish the show right now. Can he find that one big shot? How did they not go down? Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Nice punch. Left shot lands. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight, fire, refight. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Wait a minute. This fight is closer than 2 pages and a book, Johnny.
So important. The referee's got to do his fight right. He's got to judge this right. He's got to do his job right.
Shot with the left. Perfect punch. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. Lucky to have avoided that uppercut. They score again with the left hand. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter. That's exactly where he doesn't need to be. Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
You know, I've been in fight.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. And they're down. Would be wise here to take the full 8 seconds.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Celebrate after another knockout win here.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.
You are looking live at the WBC Arena. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
It's action night.
It's time for our tale of the tape. And in this corner, it's Roy Jones Jr., 180 centimeters tall with 188 centimeter reach. And his opponent, Deontay Wilder, 6'7" tall with that massive 83-inch reach.
An amazing reach advantage that fighters do not expect to see in this kind of fighter. The jab is unassumingly long and sharp and fast, and that will really put you off your stride.
The world. Deontay Wilder, bronze bomber, one of the hardest punchers in heavyweight history. His knockout percentage is off the chart.
Todd, can you spot the reach difference? Can you spot it? Look at that.
The crowd is ready, I'm ready, and here we go.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr. Fighting out of the blue corner, an Olympic bronze medalist from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, a hard-hitting, sensational knockout artist, and a WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the bronze bomber, Deontay Wilder.
These two have been going at it, and now finally, they're about to go at it in the ring.
Todd, I love this place. The atmosphere is usually second to none if you get the...
These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Ooh, that punch hurt him. As the great Phil Collins once sang, I can feel it in the air tonight. What a buzz.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Looks like we're going to see an early night here. He is rocked. And the referee will begin the count. 10 seconds to get up. I don't see any movement here. It looks like this one's going to be over. Welcome to the WBC arena. It's the
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Todd, I love this place.
And there's the bell for round one. Left hook. That punch lands. All the talking has been done. It's time to start the rabbit in the headlights. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. He just misses with that jab. Nice punch. Caught him with a left hook. A counter fighter relies a lot.
That's what you do. So you've got to fight. A counter punch is smart.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. I don't know which fighter is winning this bout.
That was super tight. I dread being a judge.
Each one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked. just missed with that left jab. Not a lot of defense here at all. Fantastic punch. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
Tactics out of the window. These guys just want to brawl.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Oh, and there he caught him with a stiff jab. Caught him with a heavy punch. Good punch. Got a massive reach advantage. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. This one could go either way. Every round is so important.
So important.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Good one. Oh, and he caught him there with a right hook. They call it the glory division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it.
A couple of big units to this. I'm expecting power. You're going to have excitement. You're going to have drama because when these guys slow down, that's when the punches are going to land.
And they figure out the combination to this safe. And he misses with that jab. Count. He misses with that jab. He somehow weathered the storm. And he closed the show. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
So they don't get complacent. I think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
There's the bell for round 4. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now. Disaster averted. These two are the perfect dance partners. He gets out of the way of that left hand. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
And he misses with... Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Seemed to be like a feel-out round. What do you think, Johnny?
No, keep your eye on the ball. This is when you get knocked out. Don't close your eyes now.
Back into the fray here in round 5. He missed with that jab. And at some point, the corner needs to think about stepping in here. Foundation appears to be okay, but when you put those gloves that high, you know that you're in trouble. How is this fight still continuing? Good left hand. This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Rung his bell. Can he finish the job? So the round winding down now, and it's been another good one for him. All three judges here are on to the 6th round. And they get out of the way of that left hand. Nice exchange here from both men. Score that left hand. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
And they figure out the combination to this sink. himself. Left punch. Trying to answer back. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. This fight is closer than 2 pages and a book, Johnny.
It's too hard to split. You listen to your head.
Here comes round 7. Power is obviously a great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab, it can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Oh, he got clipped. He got clipped, and this may be it. Not what he expected from this round. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now. Just misses with that big right hand. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down. He misses with that jab. He threw the hook, didn't land. Beginning of the end. Well, he's showing us he's got an iron chin, but at what cost? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. I don't know about you, Johnny, but I'm getting a little bit sleepy.
I know those rounds, and you know what? We'll get excited. We want it straight away, but these fighters know what plan they've got to work to.
There's the bell to start round 8. Got out of the way of that right hook. Caught him with that power punch. And that right jab just misses. Seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Jab. Solid punch.
To knock them out early, what can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax.
And we'll many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
A knockout victory? That is odd. Did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.
Welcome to the WBC Arena, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Todd, it's going to be an amazing night as per usual. Everybody's going to benefit.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. And here he is, Terrence Crawford, perhaps the pound-for-pound king. 5'8" tall with a 74-inch reach. And he'll be facing the one and only Josh Taylor. He's 5'10" tall with a 69.7-inch reach.
These two fighters have got it all to do one. Tall, rangy, has the speed, can slip, he can fight offensively and defensively. The other has to get short and squat, get inside and personal, to work the body, put the pressure on. Doing it that way, you've got to work your advantages. Whoever's the fittest has got this on their side.
And here he is, Bud Terrence Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He also can crack at welterweight. One of the... Josh the Tartan Tornado Taylor, one of the most aggressive in-your-face fighters in the world today. Watch out for this hard-hitting southpaw who...
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed two-weight division champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford. Fighting out of the blue corner, a boxing sensation from Scotland, a hard-hitting, undisputed 140-pound champion of the world, Josh the Tartan Tornado Taylor.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
You can't beat a good old-fashioned rivalry. When there's guts, when there's feeling, when there's heart involved, that's when you get a good fight, one-on-one.
Good luck.
Good luck.
And we're underway in round one. He fails to score with that left hook. That punch landed. One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. And this with that jab. Good left hand. There's a right hand. Fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
To beat a counter-puncher.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. This fight could not be any closer, could it, Johnny?
That was super tight. I dread being a judge.
Which fighter's going to get caught first? Got out of the way, that right hook. Threw the hook, didn't land. He misses with that jab. This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter-puncher smart.
Looks like we're going to see an early night here. He is rocked. How is this fight still continuing? That left hook misses. Take that jab well at all. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Gonna need a knockout. Bell rings and we start the third. If you can appreciate fast footwork and fast hands, then this is the division for you.
This is what you're going to get. You're going to get speed, good footwork. You're going to get punches thrown from head to body. You're going to get a lot of toe-to-toe. When you've got fighters at these weight divisions, they'll stand there. They don't need a ring. They need a phone box.
What a punch! Defending. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Power. That power might be the do or die. That power might.
It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. These two fighters promised us great action. They didn't give it to us in that round.
Just a little fact finder, that's all it was.
Who would do that? Oh shit. It's crazy.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
That's crazy.
There's the bell for round 4. Hey, those punches add up. He just misses with that jab. about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter. Fast fighter can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Oh, and he caught him with a stiff jab. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That was hurt.
Shit was like a rocket ship. And no, yeah, he got the real motherfucker, but you know, you try Lucky Challenge? I think he did. That's what I'm talking about, Lucky Challenge. Yeah, I had that. Oh, yeah, motherfucker. Because they got the regular cereal and they got the motherfucker, but you take more marshmallows than the regular cereal. That shit just a small ball, bro. Dang. I mean, it got the golden grams in it too, but it's like real for the most part because you think you got the chocolate bottom as opposed to the milk bottom like the other ones. Golden grams got a chocolate bottom? Yeah, it's supposed to. What the fuck, bro? That ain't golden grams. Because they're all golden grams. No, it is golden grams. It's the same cereal bar like these, but it's like you know how the bottom on this one the bottom pretty much like peanut, but it's not the milk. On Lucky Charms is milk, and the other one is milk. On the bottom, this one is peanut butter. On the bottom, on the bottom, yeah, chocolate. That's what makes it taste more like a smooth granny. I didn't get a much. If you had that in campfire, oh boy, isn't it? But then you show it over. The golden granny, you don't pump that bitch all the way up. That bitch got marshmallows and chocolate. Golden granny. Here you go, okay. Undisputed. But ain't no damage on that shit. Undisputed. See what you put on 1.5, no damage. Nah, put on 1, that's regular shit. You gotta go through that stamina shit just like how he ain't, but they will fuck you up straight. The fuck up. They gonna make it sparse. His rate is funny. Don't try to pick an unknown. He want to pick Roy Jones versus somebody that can beat him. He picked Roy Jones versus an unknown. Watch he still work you over. Watch he still work you over. That's even worse. You're in a gym.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Let's go.
Same like he was saying. Same like he was saying, wait for it to come on so he can work you over. Say you been so funny. He said, yeah, you been talking shit. Wait for the new guy to come out. Now it's out. Waiting to fuck you up. And it's so funny. You meant Miss High.
He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. batter on that stone. Don't let him get back into his...
Box.
Oh, that's going to be so glorious watching y'all finally go come full circle watching y'all play this shit. Y'all got the same amount of experience playing against me. That was going to be so funny. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? I ain't got nothing for you. Go the fuck home. You just got here. Go somewhere else. Go to where you come from. I know you go. You are back. I know you go. I know you go. You don't have to tell me because I see it. I see you go every time. Oh yeah, you ready now. Okay. You gotta pick on unknown.
Let's do it.
Undisputed. Let's turn the game.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're out.
Yeah.
Do your business.
I want to tell you, what they do is they throw power by shots. Lots of power by shots. Damn. See, look, he's the holy back over there. Stop fucking your brains. There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. You have no. Then you sit down, you get so fat. Like, what happens?
Gone. I'm telling you, he's gone. Jump all over him, he's ready to...
Let's do it.
Oh, dang! Hot scissors. This I got paid for one the other thing. Listen, y'all. Listen. Listen. You don't stop playing. Listen. Back away. No family.
Change too much yet. Keep doing what.
Let's go.
What did you hit him with that day?
work. That's it. Breathe, breathe. Just get your breath back. Good work, that. The jab's working nice.
Box. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6.
He said, shit. Make sure your energy down. Just stay away from him.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You was thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up, but you're still landing your power shots. Do it. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Don't worry about the knockdown. Don't worry about the tough rounds, right? Stay up a little bit, moving. Don't take any clean shots. And every time he gets close, tie him up, grab hold of him.
Let's do it.
Knock you stiff. I beat them a couple times. It's that. Yeah, it was good. But I think it was only heavyweights though. But man, mind you, imagine it being like that difficult. but their health didn't go down, and that's what I was going through for the first 2 weeks. So even if I was winning fights before y'all came over, I lost them. Told you, they throw power punches. I saw that. They throw strategic ass power punches. That's what they should do. Told you. Said he caught you being a bum. Oh, that's you. Yeah, I work here. I'll smoke this last. Smoke, put up, fight. Get beat. I gotta get a dub though. Hold on, fuck that, go back. I like heavyweights. Old school. Yeah. You got to be close to it. I ain't got it. Oh no, like this right there. We on. Nah, he on there. You got Joe.
I'm Todd Grisham. Welcome to the one and only Empire Fight Camp. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was gonna miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Smoking Joe Frazier, only 6 feet tall even, 229 pounds, but he hits harder than any man alive. And across the ring from him, Rocky Marciano, the Brockton Brawler. This heavyweight is anything but, standing only 5 foot 10 inches tall, 201 pounds.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
Smoking Joe Frazier, Philadelphia's finest in the heavyweight division. There's no one quite like Smoking Joe. The Rock, Rocky Marciano, the Brockton Brawler himself, one of the greatest fighters of all time. A sparkling record and one of the best to ever do it.
Oh, pure bad blood.
Well, Johnny, I agree with you, but this is boxing, as you know, and anything can happen.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, the Olympic gold medalist from Beaufort, South Carolina, the Hall of Famer from the golden era of heavyweights, a heavyweight champion of the world, Smoking Joe Frazier. Fighting out of the blue corner, here is a Hall of Fame legend from Brockton, Massachusetts, a Ring Magazine world champion, and an undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, introducing the Brockton blockbuster, Rocky Marciano.
They'll be fighting under the lights tonight. What a unique environment as we get set for this high-energy showdown.
The clouds have held the rain back. It's getting breezy, it's getting darker. The fans are getting desperate. They want to get involved in this fight. And now, the action's about to begin.
These two fighters promise quickly as the action slows down and heats back up. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
You find the swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. How that left lands. Punch. That's a scoring left hand. Seems like he's beginning to This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. That seemed to be like a feel-out round. What do you think, Johnny?
Let's see what's in front of you. Don't pressure them, man. Think of that.
There's the bell for round 2. Just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Jab to the body, trying to wear him down. No rest for the weary. Can he get out of this predicament? No, we don't see a knockdown. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. And this is with that jab.
Oh, my.
They call it the Glory Division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it.
You've got a couple of big units here, so I'm expecting power. You're going to have excitement. You're going to have drama because when these guys slow down...
Nigga just started, I can't this nigga like a stand-up clinic. Yo came back and just unloaded.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Just what is that?
It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Both fighters unwilling to engage in that round. A bit surprised.
Go on, keep your eye on the ball. This is when you get knocked out. Don't close your eyes.
That's crazy, man.
The bell rings and we start the third. Left punch. Oh, and he caught him with a stiff jab. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which
8.
Both men step back for just a moment. That's another scoring shot. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round.
I thought you were throwing it out there. Oh,
Well, we're entering desperation mode here for this guy, Johnny.
Rocky is here.
Two different leagues.
There's the champ. The Cinderella man.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? He just misses with that jab. That punch landed. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round, trying to answer back. Does he have what it takes to get out of trouble here? Just one punch away from getting the momentum back. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. I don't know about you, Johnny, but I'm getting a little bit sleepy.
I got so much energy.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. How did he absorb that hook? Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Caught him with an uppercut. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. He misses with that jab. Oh, and there he caught him with a stiff jab. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Who's winning this fight right now? I have
Straight
no
the side
idea.
of his head.
He's going to be the first one to get clipped. He takes that jab. Left punch. Punches you throw, it's about how many you land and how hard they are.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got...
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Rocky.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Oh, what a shot! What a shot! You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.
Thank you.